Yeah. What was I gonna say? I think I'm at the final boss of episode 1, actually. So as a fun fact with the Sonic 2 HD Remaster fan project, the composer for some of the Act 1 music, he left unfortunately for reasons that will become very apparent, but the composer of some of the Act 1 themes of the fan project is T-Lopes, so it sounds very Mania, and I mean that in the best way possible. But yeah, then he went to do Mania, so kind of a step up from a fan project, as good as the remake seems to be. If I can get that running, I would like to stream it, but it's kind of hard to set up. Yeah, Hilltop is one of the demo zones, and they go like full jazz with it, and it fits the zone perfectly. Again, it's like, there's no wonder why T-Lopes got hired by Sega twice. Jello things? What Jello things? You mean Jello? I mean, I don't do alcohol or Jello, so I have no idea. I've also never been to like any college parties in my life. I was too stressed out by actually doing well in college to focus on partying, I'll be perfectly honest. Also, you might notice we have 8 lives. They're gonna go fast in the end game. Once we get to Metropolis, those lives are gonna be snapped up in no time flat. Oh shoot, we're not making it that way. Okay, this lava's really buggy, and I'm not sure if this is a Genesis problem or a Steam problem, because I do know the Steam version is a little wonky. It's not perfect. M2, a notable Japanese porting studio, is actually doing a version for Switch, for the Sega Ages line, and I'm kind of interested from the standpoint of they're apparently adding back dummied out content, so like it could be the second best version next to the iPhone version. The lava looked buggy to me because it was like it was only on like the right part of the screen. There was like a left part of the screen where there was no lava, so I think it was a visual bug. Like it didn't really layer correctly, it looked like to me. But again, I also haven't really played the original in a long time, so who knows, maybe it's like on Genesis. I don't even know who made these ports, I don't think it's even known. Yeah, it just kind of stopped, but also the lava wasn't visible on like the far left side of the screen, it was just kind of empty over there, so that's why I thought it might have been a visual bug, because it didn't fill up the entire bottom of the screen. I don't know if it'll happen again, because there's not really a ton more lava. Also, is this home to the stupidest Eggman robot, or is that Sonic 2 Game Gear? I know there's a really dumb contraption in, I think, the Game Gear game, actually. But I might be wrong. No, that might be Sonic 3, where there's a robot that basically just... You just have to wait for it to destroy itself. Because it's like sitting at the end of a slope of lava, and you have to jump from platform to platform, and there's like little spike things that go into the robot that destroy it, so you don't actually do any physical damage to it. That might be Sonic 3. Now this one's not bad. By not bad, I mean kinda bad. I thought of that. I like how you can't just camp because you will counter you basically on the way down. Yeah, I'm just kind of cheesing it. I'm not being super careful. Man, wouldn't it suck to accidentally miss this jump and then die after defeating the boss? That'd be the worst. Alright, so this is Soft Lock Zone, Act 1. Is one of the only places, to my knowledge, in Sonic, period, where you can soft lock. And then you have to wait 10 minutes. Or is it an insta-kill, or do you have to wait out the timer? I think there's actually another soft lock in Metropolis, now that I'm thinking about it, because it happened to me. And yeah, I think this one just kills you. Yeah, I'm not being careful at all. For a couple reasons. My Sonic mentality is to go fast and not really pay attention. Plus this game is... Yeah, there's like 2 of those little Dorito bumpers. I don't know what they're called, but they're like yellow, so I call them Doritos. And you can literally get stuck at the top of a room, and you can't fall down. I'm so glad Mania fixed that, so it was easier to break out of those. I don't need that checkpoint, we're good. Never mind, maybe I need the checkpoint. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I need to go this way. There we go, almost. Yeah, you can just get stuck. Aha! I have no clue where I'm going. I'm completely turned around. I love Sonic level design because it's kind of designed for speed, but if you really take your time and explore, you can find a ton of alternate pathways. My problem is I just can't keep them all straight because I haven't played this game enough, so I just got lost. Sonic 3, I think, is peak Sonic level design in 2D, because it's a very... Yeah, if you're Super Sonic or using any kind of invincibility cheats, then you're screwed. But otherwise, you just die. But yeah, I do think Tails is my favorite Sonic character, and that's partly childhood nostalgia, I'll be fully honest. Oh, that's clever. I swear these make a sound, but I probably despawned something, like a trigger. Cause that happens. Again, my opinion on Tails is post... It's like pre-Sonic... Pre-Sonic Unleashed. Because Unleashed onwards, Tails got increasingly worse. Because like in Unleashed, he was when Tails started to kind of become a coward. And then it peaked at Forces for most people. But that was kind of the case in a few of the games even before then. Which is sucky, because in Boom, he's actually pretty good. Like, the game aside, because the game is undefensible, effectively. I actually really like some of the little clips I've seen from the show itself. Sharp writing, good directing, very, very surprisingly clever gags at some points. Yeah, like there's a point where it's in the first hour, so I feel like it's okay to spoil, but there's a cutscene where Tails is surrounded by enemies, and he just runs away, and then he leaves them for Sonic to deal with. I'm like, what happened to the Tails that, you know, stopped the nuclear rocket? It's like, it feels sort of out of character for Tails to just kind of not want to fight at all. And then it gets really bad by Forces, where he just absolutely feels like completely useless as a character. Yeah, if he had at least tried to defend himself in most circumstances. I mean, that's true to necessitate a plot, because if Tails had actually, you know, stood up for himself, then Sonic wouldn't be in trouble in Forces, but still, it's like, it just kind of stands around a lot in Forces. Sadly enough, I actually do like Forces as a whole, but it's one of those games where I can spot about 15 different things where I'm like, man, I wish they'd done that differently. Also, I'm gonna die on this boss, guaranteed. I don't know why, I can't really explain it, but I almost always die at least once on this boss, and it's not even that difficult. I swear it doesn't make a sound on actual hardware. Alright, we dodged the death pit. So, oh man, I dodged more of the debris than I thought I would. Sonic Heroes manual is a treat, isn't it? I was thinking about Sonic Heroes the other day and about how, there really is a lot of room for improvement with it. Ah, well, we're screwed now, aren't we? Yeah, just gonna take the L on that one. Do they not give you rings? Wow, they just don't give you— they straight up don't give you rings to this fight. That's, like, not cool, bro. I mean, we can do this, because I have done this legit before. I just need to be more on my toes than normal. I can't just damage boost through everything. It's only 8 hits, it's not that much. Now it's like 3 hits. Oh boy, the stalactites are actually, really trying this time. Yeah, the round, debris rocks, don't seem to have hitboxes, so that's good. Okay, that should have counted. This is why I don't like the final boss, because the hitbox is so bizarrely, like... The hitbox is so bizarre that, it can really trip people up. And yeah, I feel like the barrel is difficult, but I've played Sonic 3 enough that I kind of understand it, enough to actually not completely suffer from the barrel. What is the hitbox? I'm actually legitimately trying to figure out where the hitbox of the robot actually is versus the hitbox of the spikes. There we go. That took way longer than I was hoping. But not bad. Doing it with no rings isn't exactly easy, so I'll take it. No bonus. I'm not surprised.